Hello, everybody. It's Alex Ihama, the author of the book, The Mystique of Leadership, and of course, Welcome to Greatness. But in today's class, I just want to talk briefly about the importance of spirituality in leadership. It's interesting. For over the last 20 years, I've been teaching on leadership, speaking on leadership at conferences, churches, communities, and even to politicians like senators and high court judges and things on the concept of leadership. And what has amazed me the most, frankly, is to see people in high levels of authority trying to separate spirituality from leadership. In fact, the most unfortunate in all this is to see institutions teaching leadership to young folks who are concerned mainly about to become rich and famous on how to be a leader without the concept of spirituality. And I often say, can you separate a word from its meaning? To even think leadership it's possible without spirituality is absurd, because leadership and spirituality are one. Now, when most people hear about leadership, what they think about spirituality, what they think about is, to be religious. No, religiosity and spirituality are different, completely different. Many don't know this, but spirituality is by faith. Religion is by sight. Spirituality is the culture. Religion is the tradition. Spirituality is personalized, and religion is institutionalized. Spirituality is embodied while religion is embodied. I can go on forever. I have a class on that one. But the essence is the icons of the leadership icons of our generation. We talk of the Martin Luther Kings, the Abraham Lincolns, the Mother Teresa's, and the Mahatma Gandhis. We talk about the Marcus Garveys and the Nelson Mandelas. These were spiritual beings. These were people who understood the power of spirituality in leadership. I believe if you can't love them, you can't lead them. If you cannot love them, you can't lead them. How can you equip somebody with the strategic aspect of leadership without the spiritual foundation? It's like giving a loaded gun to a psychopath. And we see that every single day in the corridors of power. Watch CNN, watch ABC, watch Cable Plus, watch CBC, watch BBC. And we see people who are highly educated, highly influential, with massive affluence, like literally leading a mess. In fact, leadership without spirituality is dictatorship. And that is why at the School of Greatness, our programs are based on spirituality. We have people from different faiths, Muslim, faith. We have students who come and say, oh, I hope you are not going to teach me about God in this class. We don't. We teach you about you. We teach you that, you are not just a human being, you are a spirit being in human form. We help you to connect on how to connect your heart with your mind. We help you to connect to the heart of other people. You cannot truly live until you understand your purpose, you are passionate about it, and you have set a principle. You have a set of principles to guide you. My definition of leadership, again in this book, The Mystique of Leadership, is simple. Leadership is a spirit that can only be ignited by purpose, sustained by passion, and guided by principle. So thinking you can lead without spiritual concept is literally having a loaded gun in the hand of a psychopath. Again, it's Alex Ihama, and I hope to see you in class. You can go right now, Alex at alexihama.com, or you can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, Alex Ihama, Coach Alex Ihama, and connect with us. Let's get you in one of our free classes to begin to understand the essence, the true essence, my friend, of life. Again, it's Alex Ihama, author of the book, The Mystique of Leadership, and the president of the International School of Greatness. God bless.